What is up, everyone, and welcome to my review of set number 75428, the Battle Droid with Staff. It comes with 1,088 pieces and is for ages 12 and up. In total, you do get only one fig, and that's going to be a regular Battle Droid. He does have like a backpack and then a staff with him. So do have that really nice Darth Vader box art. And then you can also see that the Battle Droid is kind of going down on Naboo, where like the MTTs would be kind of up here going down. Over at the side of the box, it just shows a Battle Droid, and then at the back you can see two of the play features, and then it just kind of shows the Battle Droid and then him on his staff at the palace. Now, like I said, you do just get one figure, so it's just a regular Battle Droid and then a staff. Now, I did notice that like throughout every single set or build, it's literally a different build of a staff. It's like battle packs have a different staff, admin counters have a different staff, and this one does too. Now, looking over at the set, you'll notice that you do have a kind of stand. This is what all buildable characters have. It's just like a UCS stand where it just says kind of the cool facts, and then you do have a place for the figure. Now, no one really does this, but you can take this off, and it's just like a clip, so you can display it without, but it's kind of weird to do that. Now, looking over at the Battle Droid, you're basically going to notice that he can pose any way you want him to. He just says joints just like a human. You also do have two giant stickers on the thighs, and I really like how they did it where it looks like a Battle Droid. Like with these pieces, these are good pieces to use. It just looks like the gears. It looks like what a Battle Droid would have on its knees. And then I think they also did a great job towards the torso part. This looks like a droid. I really like how they use these pieces to make it look like it's connected, even though it's basically connected to this whole beam. And then also the chest looks good with this little piece. And I think the same can be said for the arms. They also just look like gears. I just think it looks like so cool. It's like pipes. Now, the one thing I don't like about this Battle Droid is like his hands. I just think they could have done a little bit different brick built like fingers. These just look kind of weird. Like they don't look normal. They don't look like Battle Droid hands unless he's like holding something. I just think it looks a little weird. And then he does have a backpack with another sticker. You have like this antenna, and this is also not this part. Their whole like backpack section is removable. It's just like kind of hard to take off, but you can remove it. And then here's a close-up shot of his gun, so you can see that there's a little clip on the holster or whatever it's called, and it just clips on like that, and then you can wrap his fingers around it, and it actually does look like he's like holding the gun, so I thought that's pretty cool. There's also one printed piece with the set, and that's just gonna be his whole entire headpiece. It's just one section. Now, moving over to the actual staff, first we're gonna go basically bottom to top. So over here, this is where the legs are gonna connect. So they go here, and you can control like if he's going full speed or if he stopped, is what I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember from the movies. It's like it can turn and stuff, so that's really cool. And then also you have these two studs here. I don't really know what they're for. I also wanted to point this out. There's like this thing at the bottom, and it's really fragile. Like this also kind of pops off a lot, and then this also kind of screws up with this, which just makes this thing pop off. So that was really frustrating. If anyone has the same problem, please comment down that below. And then looking over towards the middle of the build, you're gonna notice we have these really nice engines. Now, I think Lego did a great job with this. You can see they use that little gear piece in, so that's just like they went the extra mile to make that cool little detail. So when you turn it, you can see that it's moving, and it is a printed piece. Now, you can see my set is fairly dusty. I do really need to dust my sets. I haven't done that in like a few months. But yeah, overall, I think this whole section looks really clean. They really like made it look like it's engines, but it also kind of incorporates with the build. So I think that's really cool. And then the last thing I'm going to show before we get into the Battle Droid actually on the staff is these really cool guns at the front. I think these are also really cool. They kind of go through the whole thing. Now, you can't really do anything with them, kind of like the UCS AT-AT. You could like go poof, poof, poof. I wish they did that with that. That would be really cool. But, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's play scale set. Anyways, you have this grill piece over here, and then this is the back view. You do have some more printed pieces over here, and then you do have these handles, which I'll show how to connect the Battle Droid. It's like that, it's connected. Now, I do have to say this is a very annoying and tedious process. Like, this just took me like 3 minutes, and I know that seems like, oh, like a short amount, But I mean, for a Lego set, it's really annoying. Like when you put one leg on, the other leg will fall off, and then this thing will like kind of rip off, and it's just really annoying. But once you do get it on, it does look really, really, really sweet. And then the last thing I want to show is this whole section can actually be removed. You just kind of have to wiggle it a little bit, but you can remove it. It's not really like the smoothest or cleanest process, as you saw. Like both of these fell off, but I mean, I don't know. Overall, I think this set looks wise is like a 10 out of 10. But like easy wise, it's like a 0 out of 10. Like putting the battle droid on is so annoying. Getting this off the stand is super annoying. So yeah, but anyways, this is what it looks like. I think it looks super, super, super cool. I'll give some more shots in the end to show you kind of what it looks like flying around my room. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I really hope you do enjoy. Here you can see what I was talking about before, but see you guys next one. Bye guys.